Hi everyone. So this is the last topic from the E module, which is modulus equations and inequations. So in this part, modulus or the absolute value function or the mod sign will have the more importance, and what it is and how do we take the interpretations of those signs and how do we simplify the expression. That is what the critical part here is that we are going to see. And the second part is how inequation comes into the play along with the mod sign wale expression. So let's first start with the introduction to modulus, which is or the concept of absolute value. The best way to define is that it has been defined as distance of x from the origin, and this one word distance has sorted out everything. Because since school days, if you remember, the simple understanding of modulus that we all have is whatever goes inside, whenever you take mod of that, the outside value is positive irrespective of negative or positive. The outside value is always positive. That is only because of this word distance of x from the origin, because distance can never be negative. So let's start with this. Suppose if you take mod of 3, first the definition, distance of 3 from origin. So from origin, if you take distance of 3 units, you arrive at plus 3, and hence we write mod of 3 as 3. Suppose if you take modulus of minus 3, which is first defined as distance of minus 3 from the origin. So minus 3 is the point on the left side, origin is 0. From 0 to minus 3, if you calculate the distance, which will turns out to be again 3. And hence we write mod of minus 3 also as 3. And that is why plus or minus outside is always positive, because distance is never negative. Very interesting and very simple funda. Always learn how it is defined, because once you learn that, things becomes very easy. So in generalized way, if we want to combine both the cases, we can say that mod of x is positive x if x is greater than or equal to 0, and mod of x is minus x, which is x is negative. Don't be confused that oh sir अभी आपने बोला कि mod के बाहर हमेशा प्लस ही आना चाहिए, so ये negative कैसे आ गया? This is not the answer, but this is the value that the inside x will take. As you all can see, the inside x can be either positive or negative, and that is what we are also going to do when we solve more questions on modulus in the EOL sheets. That whenever you solve questions based on modulus, we always have to consider two scenarios. One is a positive scenario, assuming that whatever inside the modulus is a positive case, so you remove the modulus sign and take it out as it is. And the second assumption is whatever inside modulus is a negative thing, and when you remove the modulus sign, you have to assume them as negative. You have to change the sign, and then you have to solve. And that is why these two scenarios. Let's go a bit further. Suppose some properties of modulus of x, 4 properties to be specific. First one, mod of x minus y is dash mod of y minus x. You can take some numbers and you realize it is equal. 5 minus 3 on left side is 2, mod of 2 is 2, and the right side 3 minus 5 is minus 2, mod of minus 2 is also 2, and hence they are equal. The second one, mod of x into y is dash mod x into mod y. Again, if you take the numbers, you would realize it is equal. Positive numbers will not make any change, but for example, for different criteria, we have taken negative ones. So on left side, you have 5 into minus 3, which is minus 15. Mod of minus 15 is positive 15. And on the right side, you have mod 5, which is 5, and mod minus 3 is 3. 5 into 3, 15. Both are equal. The third one is interesting, third and fourth one. Mod of x plus y is dash mod x plus mod y. If you take positive, you will get equal, but if you take negative, something different will happen. So positive case, they are equal, that's okay. But if you take the negative one, on left side, it becomes 2 and mod of 2 is 2. But on the right side, it becomes mod of 5 is 5 and mod of minus 3 is 3, and 5 plus 3, you get 8. That means right side is greater than the left side. So combining both of them, what we can say that mod of x plus y is less than or equal to mod x plus mod y. Similarly, we can have the fourth one, mod of x minus y is dash mod x minus mod y. Positive case, you will have the same answer equal to, but negative case, it will change because left side will now be Minus of minus 3 is plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 is definitely greater than 2. So greater than or equal to mod of x minus y is greater than or equal to mod x minus mod y. So these are the 4 properties of modulus that you can remember and directly use these conclusions whenever it is required. The next part is more expressions regarding modulus and inequations involving modulus. The first one, simple one, mod of x is greater than 5. Mod x, the way it has been defined was distance of x from origin. And now we are saying that distance of x from origin is greater than 5. When you do that, origin is 0 and x is a point which has a distance which is greater than 5 units. Now you can go on either sides here. If you go on a positive side from origin, distance of 5 unit will give you plus 5 as the point, and distance of 5 unit on the left side will give you minus 5 as the point, as your boundary. And if you remember something I had said earlier in case of inequations, which is the sign value. So once you have your boundaries clear, so plus 5 and minus 5 are your boundaries, and now you purely focus on the sign. So sign here is greater, and greater than, if you remember the idea from quadratic, it is beyond the range, and your range is plus 5. You have to go beyond that, outside that, which is anything which is greater than 5 will satisfy, and anything which is less than minus 5 will satisfy. So greater than is beyond the range. The same funda works here as well, works everywhere, and that is why I had asked you to remember it like that. So exactly 5 units would have given you minus 5 plus 5, but because it is greater, it is giving you greater than plus 5 and less than minus 5. If it would have been less than, obviously the values which would have satisfied were in between plus 5 and minus 5. Remember this. Suppose they have another one, mod of x minus 4 is less than 9. So here what we do is always look at this number, the simple easy way I'm telling you, just some processes you will have to remember. If it is minus 4, you take the point as plus 4. If it would have been plus 4, you take the point as minus 4 on a number line. Simple as that. You do this, you will not have to solve much things, and that is why I'm telling you. So minus 4 on the number line will take plus 4. Okay. Now they are saying the distance is less than 9. Forget about this right now, less than or greater. Always do equal to first. So equal to 9 is what I'm looking at. So plus 4 is the point. Just change the sign from what it is in the given expression. And from here, on either sides, you take a distance of 9 units. So on the right side, if you take 9 units, you arrive at plus 13. On left side, if you take 9 units, you arrive at minus 5. Once you have established your boundaries, which is minus 5 and plus 13, from 4, 9 unit ka distance give you minus 5 and plus 13, but the sign is less than. And you remember the funda, less than is within the range and greater than is beyond the range. So less than, within the range, your range is fixed, minus 5 to plus 13. So the values of x which will satisfy this inequation will be anything which is in between minus 5 and plus 13. X is greater than minus 5 and x is less than plus 13. You can substitute, you can check it out, you will get the same answer. But this is the beauty of doing things this way. You remember some simple things and it becomes a standardization, and you can apply it everywhere else also without having to compromise on a greater learning. So folks, that's it as far as modulus inequations are concerned. And with this, we are done with module E also. Soon we'll start with F, which is also the continuation of algebra. Thank you so much. If you have any concerns, do let us know.